Hello fellow Glamaholics, it's Lauren here and I want to share with you guys today a facial that I created using products that I already have at home. No need to run out to the store to purchase any of these products because just about every ingredient can be substituted using something you already have. Now first you want to use about a teaspoon of honey. I use 1 lemon chopped finely. This is one of my favorite mixtures. I mixed Vaseline, rubbing alcohol, and water. Then we have 1 aspirin, crushed, and sea salt. Now first, to get started, you want to mix the Vaseline and the rubbing alcohol together. The very first thing you want to do is mix together, or break down I should say, the water, alcohol, and Vaseline combination. It's going to be a little bit tough at first to get that Vaseline in a smoother consistency. So once that is all broken down, that's good. You want to put, of course, have an empty container to use for your mixture. So you just grab a little bit of your lemons, pour your honey next, then you want to pour your sea salt and aspirin combination. You dump the whole little container in, and then next the Vaseline alcohol water mixture. So of course, stir it all together. Now you want this to be more of a paste consistency. You don't want it to be necessarily really runny on your face. It should sort of just sit. It's going to be a little bit tough to hold the lemons on your face, so I do recommend, if need be, to add more salt or add more honey to keep it sticky on your face. I do recommend that you leave this on your face for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how long you have. Of course, you want to tie your hair back because it will leave sort of a mess residue if it is in your hair. So I'm just going to stir this up. I am going to add a little bit more honey to give it a better consistency, because you definitely want it to have that paste feel. See, our Vaseline is being uncooperative today. So what I'm going to do, because my skin is definitely more combination skin, so I'm going to just toss in a little bit more salt. I like to have like that rough texture feel, so I can really feel my skin exfoliating. Now, a couple ways to substitute. If say you don't have all the items, you can always substitute. If you're using this mask in the morning, I definitely recommend using some sort of citrus. You can use oranges, lemons, grapefruits, anything like that in the morning. If you do want to use this mask at night, I recommend using bananas. Bananas have a softening and cooling effect that will put you right to bed. Also, if you don't have sea salt at home, you can always use regular iodized salt. And if you have sensitive skin, I recommend taking the aspirin out. The mixture and mask will work just as well without the aspirin. I like the aspirin because it has the salicylic acids in it to give me that extra chemical peel feel. Okay, so after you've let it sit for about 5 minutes or so, because you want some of that lemon zest to work its way through the honey, and once that aspirin and alcohol get together, they start to mix and they're going to work together really well. Okay, so now it's time to apply. I do recommend using like an old makeup brush to put it on, or you can just use your fingers, whatever works for you. So just dab it in. It's a little sticky, and then just slowly begin to put it on your face. And I do recommend keeping a towel or paper towels handy because you don't want to mess up your clothes. So just put this all over your face. I know it may not be the most attractive looking mask, but it is going to work wonders. You literally will see a difference in your skin tomorrow morning. I always try to do this mask, this sort of a mask anyway, once a week, just to keep my skin nice and smooth. As you see, the sea salt is sticking very nicely with a little bit of the lemon zest sticking as well. It takes a little bit of practice to be able to keep the lemon actually stuck on your face. But once you balance out whatever consistency is good for you as far as the mask itself, then you'll have it down packed. And like I said earlier, you can definitely play with this mask. You don't have to use these exact specifications, especially if you're allergic or, you know, if some things you just don't like. You can definitely play with it. Once you have it on your face, you can sort of feel like this tingle sensation. It does smell really, really good, by the way. So I suggest leaving this on for about 5 minutes. So just, you know, watch TV, check out confessionsofaglamaholic.com, whatever you need to do to pass by your 5 minutes. And let this sit, and then you're just going to wash it off like regular. Okay, so I'm using my favorite little hand exfoliant wash, and I'm just going to slowly begin to pull the mask off. And as you're washing, you can literally feel the skin coming off. All that dead skin, dry skin, everything coming right off your face. It's an amazing feeling. Okay, so now that it's completely off of my face, I actually can tell immediately that it's a completely different texture. My skin feels very, very soft, and it smells amazing. That's one thing I love, is instant gratification. And what I love even more is saving money. So why go out and waste your money on all these cleansers when you can just simply make one yourself? I hope you guys found this useful and helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or email me. Thanks. Until next time. Bye.